If you're looking for a meal that effortlessly combines bold flavors with weeknight convenience, sheet pan miso butter cod and baby broccoli is the answer. This dish is a celebration of simplicity and taste, bringing together the delicate flakiness of cod with the savory richness of miso butter, all roasted to perfection alongside tender baby broccoli. Imagine a dinner that's both restaurant-worthy and easy enough to prepare in your own kitchen, with minimal cleanup and maximum satisfaction. The magic of this meal begins with its star ingredient, cod. Cod is a mild, flaky white fish that readily absorbs the flavors it's paired with, making it the ideal canvas for the umami-packed miso butter. The beauty of a sheet pan dinner is that everything cooks together in harmony, allowing the ingredients to share their flavors and juices, resulting in a cohesive and mouth-watering dish. To begin, select fresh cod fillets, preferably of even thickness to ensure uniform cooking. If fresh cod isn't readily available, high-quality frozen cod works well too. Simply thaw it overnight in the refrigerator or under cool running water before using. Pat the cod fillets dry with paper towels. This step is essential for achieving a light golden crust as they roast. Next is the preparation of the miso butter, the ingredient that elevates this dish from simple to sublime. Miso paste, a traditional Japanese seasoning made from fermented soybeans, offers a deep, savory flavor known as umami. When combined with softened, unsalted butter, the miso transforms into a creamy, aromatic spread that melts beautifully over the fish as it bakes. To make it, blend room-temperature butter with white or yellow miso paste. Add a splash of soy sauce for extra depth, a teaspoon of rice vinegar for brightness, and a touch of honey or maple syrup to balance the saltiness with a gentle hint of sweetness. For a subtle kick, grate in a bit of fresh ginger or a small clove of garlic. Mix until smooth and fragrant. Once your miso butter is ready, generously slather it over the tops of the cod fillets. The butter will melt in the oven, basting the fish in its own rich sauce and imparting a glossy, flavorful finish. As the cod cooks, the miso butter will seep into every crevice, ensuring each bite is infused with savory goodness. Now, to complement the cod, baby broccoli is the perfect choice. Also known as broccolini, this vegetable is a cross between broccoli and Chinese broccoli, featuring long, slender stalks and tender florets. Its flavor is milder and slightly sweeter than traditional broccoli, with a satisfying crunch that holds up beautifully to roasting. To prepare, simply trim the ends and toss the baby broccoli with a drizzle of olive oil, a pinch of salt, and freshly cracked black pepper. For an extra layer of flavor, you can add a sprinkle of sesame seeds or a dash of chili flakes. Arrange the baby broccoli around the cod fillets on a large sheet pan, making sure not to overcrowd the pan. Space allows for better caramelization and even cooking. If you'd like to round out the meal, add a handful of halved cherry tomatoes, thinly sliced red onions, or wedges of lemon to the pan. These ingredients will roast alongside the fish and broccoli, adding bursts of color and flavor. Preheat your oven to a high temperature, around 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Roasting at a higher heat ensures the cod cooks quickly and stays moist, while the baby broccoli develops beautifully crisp edges. Slide the sheet pan into the oven and let the aroma of miso and butter fill your kitchen. In about 12 to 15 minutes, the cod should be opaque and flake easily with a fork, while the baby broccoli turns vibrant green with caramelized tips. As the pan emerges from the oven, you'll notice the golden miso butter pooling around the fish, mingling with the natural juices and the roasted vegetables. For a finishing touch, scatter some finely chopped fresh herbs, like cilantro, parsley, or green onions, over the top. A squeeze of fresh lemon juice brightens the dish and cuts through the richness of the butter, tying all the flavors together. The result is a harmonious plate: tender, buttery cod adorned with a savory sweet miso glaze, paired with perfectly roasted baby broccoli that retains its crunch and color. The miso butter, now melted and mingling with the pan juices, acts as a luscious sauce that can be spooned over both the fish and vegetables. It's a meal that feels special, but requires little more than a single sheet pan and a handful of everyday ingredients. What makes this recipe so appealing isn't just its flavor, it's the ease of preparation and cleanup. With everything cooked on one pan, there are no extra pots or pans to scrub after dinner. This makes it ideal for busy weeknights, yet impressive enough to serve to guests at a casual dinner gathering. Beyond its convenience, sheet pan miso butter, cod, and baby broccoli is packed with nutritional benefits. Cod is an excellent source of lean protein and provides essential nutrients like vitamin B12, phosphorus, and selenium. Baby broccoli is rich in vitamins A, C, and K, as well as fiber and antioxidants. Combined, they create a meal that's not only delicious, but also nourishing and balanced. You can easily adapt this recipe to suit your preferences or to make use of what you have on hand. Swap cod for another mild white fish, such as haddock, halibut, or tilapia. For a different twist, try using salmon fillets. The rich, fatty nature of salmon pairs particularly well with the umami flavor of miso. If baby broccoli isn't available, substitute with asparagus, green beans, or even regular broccoli cut into slender florets. For those seeking a heartier meal, serve the miso butter cod and baby broccoli over a bed of steamed jasmine rice, quinoa, or soba noodles. The grains or noodles will soak up the savory miso butter, making every bite even more satisfying. Alternatively, keep things light by pairing the dish with a simple cucumber salad dressed in rice vinegar and sesame oil. If you're entertaining, consider doubling the recipe and roasting everything on 2 sheet pans. Serve the cod and baby broccoli family style, garnished with extra herbs, lemon wedges, and perhaps a sprinkle of toasted sesame seeds for crunch. This dish pairs beautifully with a crisp white wine, such as Sauvignon Blanc or Pinot Grigio, which complements the delicate flavors of the fish and the brightness of the vegetables. For those who enjoy a bit of customization, offer toppings on the side. A bowl of pickled ginger, a drizzle of chili oil for heat, or even a handful of crispy fried shallots for added texture. These small touches can transform the meal into a feast, inviting everyone at the table to make it their own. Another advantage of this recipe is how well it lends itself to meal prep. You can prepare the miso butter in advance and store it in the refrigerator for up to a week, ready to spread over fish or vegetables at a moment's notice. The cod and baby broccoli can be prepped ahead of time, ensuring dinner comes together in just minutes on a busy evening. If you're new to cooking fish, this recipe is an excellent place to start. The sheet pan method takes the guesswork out of timing, as the cod cooks evenly and stays moist thanks to the protective layer of miso butter. There's no need to flip the fillets or worry about sticking. Simply let the oven work its magic. As you savor your first bite, you'll notice how the miso butter enhances the natural sweetness of the cod, enveloping it in a velvety glaze. The baby broccoli, with its charred edges and tender stalks, provides a satisfying contrast in texture. Each mouthful is a balance of savory, sweet, and tangy notes, underscored by the freshness of herbs and the brightness of lemon. This dish is more than just a recipe. It's an invitation to embrace the beauty of simple, flavorful cooking. It reminds us that with just a few quality ingredients and a bit of creativity, it's possible to create a meal that nourishes both body and soul. Whether you're cooking for yourself, your family, or a gathering of friends, sheet pan miso butter cod and baby broccoli is sure to become a favorite in your repertoire. So the next time you're seeking a dinner that's quick, healthy, and utterly delicious, remember this recipe. With its harmonious blend of flavors and its effortless preparation, it proves that great meals don't have to be complicated. All you need is a sheet pan, a handful of ingredients, and the willingness to let simple flavors shine. Enjoy every bite and savor the ease that comes with a meal well made.